Your concept of development?
Well, my concept of development is that it should be defined by the people for whom it is supposed to be. It cannot be defined by Washington. It cannot be defined by politicians. It has to be defined by the community. If the community feels that letting a river flow is development, then the river should flow. If the community feels building a dam is good, then they can build it. But it shouldn't be that they are told you have no rights to decide. We will build this dam, we will wipe you out, we will knock out your life, and that's your development.
Okay. I understand, but I mean, I think it's quite difficult in practice because if you analyze the relationship between the powers, I mean, for example, the power of a multinational compared to the power of common people. Is it possible to write the right balance?
Yes, if you recognize the rights of the local people.
Yeah,
the multinationals might be powerful, but unless they trample on the local rights, unless they stamp on local rights. I'll give you a very simple example. India has a constitution which gives the right to local communities to decide what they'll do for development. They have the right to say no to a highway, a dam, total right. Now that right has been taken away by the power of the corporations. So it's not the case that you have development, you have their destruction. And beyond a point, you can't destroy people. There will be backlash.
Yeah.
So in the areas where this has been worse done is the areas where we have the new Maoism.
But usually happens something like this. For example, as regards the water problems. Okay, there are the multinationals, the water multinationals, which simply go somewhere and just take a position on the river. So, what shall you really do? Some social movements.
I want to give you two examples in which I've been directly involved, where we have been successful in telling the multinationals, no, this water belongs to the community. You cannot lay your hands on it. The first was when Coca-Cola tried to steal the water in a village in Kerala. And the women said, no, I supported them, and Coca-Cola had to shut its plant.
Really, how was it possible? In which way?
The women just sat at the gate of Coca-Cola. And I helped them develop political strategies, legal strategies, took the issue to court, and brought visibility to their struggle till Coca-Cola was shut down. In the case of Delhi, the World Bank was financing the privatization of Delhi, and I organized a big coalition for water democracy to stop the privatization, and we stopped it. And people sit down, we prepare alternative plans, we show how this is only going to benefit the companies, we expose the lies, we talk to the media.
How long time?
In the case of Delhi, 2 years.
2 years, not so much.
No.
So, and everything thanks to women, you more than men?
Oh, thanks to women more than men.
And do you think women are better than men in dealing conflict?
No, I think what's basically happened is men have been so thrown into the exploitative structure. They don't know a world outside it.
The men?
Men.
Why women? No.
Well, no, because the women were left out.
Okay.
Because women were not in the mainstream, they can think differently. They can act differently.
And then they act
in defense of nature and in defense of society and public. And there is another difference, which also comes from division of labor. You know, when every day you have to clean the house and you have to look after babies, and it gives you a training. Now, you know, man comes back, throws his dirty socks, wife cleans the dishes, you get used to being impatient. So, in an ironical way, women having done all the basic work of society, day in and day out, makes them better at maintaining a long-term